Artisanal cheese and local craftsmanship, a cultural fusion. Artisanal cheese and local craftsmanship, a cultural fusion. Cheese has been a staple food for centuries, enjoyed by people across different cultures around the globe. While supermarket shelves are lined with countless varieties of cheese, there is something special about artisanal cheese and the craftsmanship that goes into its creation. Artisanal cheesemaking represents the merging of traditional techniques, regional ingredients, and the passion of skilled artisans, resulting in a product that is a true cultural fusion. Artisanal cheesemaking is a labor-intensive and time-honored craft that requires expertise, patience, and a deep-rooted understanding of the cheese-making process. Unlike mass-produced cheeses, which are made in large factories using automated machinery, artisanal cheese is created by hand, often in small batches, with attention to every detail. One of the key aspects that sets artisanal cheese apart is the use of high-quality, locally sourced ingredients. Artisanal cheesemakers often collaborate with local farmers and suppliers, ensuring only the freshest and finest ingredients are used. This emphasis on local sourcing not only supports the community but also contributes to the unique flavors and characteristics of the cheese. Another defining characteristic of artisanal cheese is the craftsmanship involved in its production. Each step of the cheese-making process is carefully executed, from the selection of the milk to aging and maturation of the cheese. Artisanal cheesemakers possess deep knowledge and skill, passed down through generations, enabling them to create cheeses with distinct flavors, textures, and aromas. One of the fascinating aspects of artisanal cheese making is the regional variation in its production. Different cultures and communities have their own traditional cheese making techniques, resulting in an array of flavors and styles. Artisanal cheese is not just a product, it is a testament to the cultural heritage and local traditions of a particular region. It symbolizes the connection between the land, the people, and the culinary traditions that have been passed down through generations. Artisanal cheesemaking often becomes a point of pride for local communities, showcasing their unique flavors and craftsmanship to the world. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in artisanal cheese as consumers seek out high-quality, sustainable, and unique food products. People are increasingly drawn to the stories behind the cheeses they consume, valuing the craftsmanship and the connection to the local community. Furthermore, the appreciation for artisanal cheese goes hand in hand with a growing interest in slow food and the movement toward supporting local businesses and farmers. Artisanal cheesemaking is an art form that requires continuous learning and experimentation. Cheesemakers constantly strive to innovate while staying true to their cultural roots. This fusion of addition and innovation has resulted in the creation of exciting new flavors and cheese styles that combine the best of both worlds. The combination of artisanal cheese and local craftsmanship creates a symbiotic relationship that enhances the cultural fabric of a region. Artisanal cheesemaking has a long and rich history that extends back for centuries. This traditional craft has captivated cheese enthusiasts from all corners of the globe. Though we may encounter a vast array of cheese options in our local grocery stores, there is something truly special about the artistry and care that goes into producing artisanal cheese. This unique combination of skill, regional ingredients, and passion results in a true cultural fusion. Crafting artisanal cheese is no small feat, it demands expertise, patience, and an intimate understanding of the cheese-making process. Central to the distinction of artisanal cheese is the use of top-quality, locally sourced ingredients. Artisanal cheesemakers frequently collaborate with farmers and suppliers within their community, guaranteeing that only the freshest, finest ingredients find their way into their creations. Prioritizing local sourcing not only bolsters the local economy but also imparts unique flavors and charm. Characteristics to the cheese. The craftsmanship involved in artisanal cheese making sets it apart. Each step of the process, from milk selection to aging and maturation, is executed with unparalleled care. Artisanal cheesemakers possess an inherited wealth of knowledge and honed skills, enabling them to produce cheeses with distinct flavors, textures, and aromas. These skills are often passed down through generations, prese. RVing a heritage that resonates in every sumptuous bite. Regional variation lies at the very heart of artisanal cheese. Different cultures and communities boast their own cherished cheese-making traditions, yielding a glorious array of flavors and styles. Artisanal cheese is more than just a delectable product, it embodies the cultural heritage and local traditions of a specific area. It signifies the deep connection between the land, its people, and tea. Culinary customs passed down through the generations. Artisanal cheesemaking often becomes a source of immense pride for local communities, proudly showcasing their distinctive flavors and crafts. Manship to the wider world. In recent years, there has been a resurgent interest in artisanal cheese as consumers increasingly seek out sustainable, exceptional, and one-of-a-kind food offerings. People now crave the stories lie behind the cheese they savor, valuing both the craft itself and the connection forged with local communities. Not only does the appreciation for artisanal cheese align with the growing slow food movement, which encourages support for local businesses and farmers, it also embodies it. Artisanal cheesemaking is an ever-evolving art form that hinges upon continuous learning and experimentation. Cheesemakers persistently endeavor to innovate while still honoring their cultural root. This fusion of tradition and innovation has given rise to exciting new flavors and cheese styles that seamlessly meld the best attributes of both worlds. The union of artisanal cheese and local craftsmanship forms a symbiotic relationship that enriches the cultural tapestry of a region. In summation, artisanal cheese and local craftsmanship converge to form a cultural fusion that encapsulates tradition, innovation, and an unbreakable bond with the land and community. Through the work of dedicated artisans and the integration of premium, locally sourced ingredients, artisanal cheese epitomizes the finest regional flavors and culinary traditions. Artisanal cheesemaking has a long and illustrious history that spans centuries. This traditional craft has captivated cheese lovers from all over the world. While we may encounter an abundance of ease options at our local grocery stores, there is something truly extraordinary about the skill and attention that goes into crafting artisanal cheese. It is a beautiful amalgamation of expertise, regional ingredients, and unwavering passion, resulting in a genuine cultural fusion. Creating artisanal cheese is no easy task, it requires knowledge, patience, and a deep understanding of the cheese-making process. The use of high-quality, locally sourced ingredients is a fundamental aspect that sets artisanal cheese apart. Artisanal cheesemakers often collaborate with local farmers and suppliers, ensuring only the freshest and finest ingredients make their way into their creations. This emphasis on local sourcing not only supports the community but also lends unique flavors and characteristics to cheese. The craftsmanship involved in artisanal cheese making is truly unparalleled. Every step of the process, from selecting the milk to the aging and maturing of the cheese, is executed with precision and care. One of the most fascinating aspects of artisanal cheese making is the regional variation in production. Different cultures and communities have their own cherished cheese-making traditions, resulting in a dazzling array of flavors and styles. Artisanal cheese is more than just a food product, it is a testament to the cultural heritage and local traditions of a specific region. It symbolizes the deep connection between the land, its people, and the culinary customs that have been passed down through generations. Artisanal cheesemaking often becomes a source of immense pride for local communities, showcasing their distinct flavors and craftsmanship to the wider world. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in artisanal cheese as consumers seek out high-quality, sustainable, and unique food products. People are increasingly drawn to the stories behind